Hi everybody, we're here. We're live. We're live and we are doing it. Alright guys, unfortunately we do not have the dollar bills, yo, for the Ravenloft expansion, and even if we did, we are not level appropriate. So we are continuing on our questicles to get to cap so we can get level appropriate, and hopefully we'll have some dollar bills when the time comes. Before we open this, we're going to consume this guy. We have an XP potion which we can consider drinking. We don't need to do anything here. Let's see. Titan says, nice, I come to watch DDO and get that stupid Lineage 2 ad. And now he's here. So welcome. Welcome to the stream. I'm glad you are here. I'm having a... What? Oh, that's nice. That's a new thing. I'm having a funky day. I got some funks in my Cheerios, so it's good to see some butts in the seats. Should I? It just puts it in your spell book, right? Yeah, I don't give an S. All right. All right. Heading back to the Vale to do more Reaper 2s. As always, you're welcome to join me. My name is Samius. We are streaming Dungeons & Dragons Online today, this afternoon. We'll have about 2 hours of a stream time, so that'll be a lot of fun. And it looks like when Strim Tom is up and running, he'll probably be running through the Ravenloft stuff. So if you want to check that out, you're of course able to do so. But yeah, I'm a little depressed today. This morning's stream was not what I was hoping for. I was hoping for quite a bit more people in the chat room. I don't know. I really enjoy that Pathfinder game, and it's a little depressing that it's not getting as much love, especially from my viewers. I would have thought that my viewers would have given a little more of a shot. So I'm going to grab another cleric, put in the list. We'll probably burn the rest of this Natasha out, but then I want to be ready to go to the next quest. Let's turn on our party hat. It'd be nice if I had some spare dollars to go ahead and get the Ravenloft pack. I really kind of wanted the middle pack, but $80 right now is really tough. Sending a kid to college, so we're about to. So I don't know. The wife and I have been discussing my return to some sort of part-time labor as well, which would help some dollars, but it would mean that we've given up on trying to stream full-time, which would suck a lot. But sometimes you gotta make unpleasant decisions. That may just have to be something we do. I don't know. Otherwise, how's everyone doing this morning? I'm trying to keep an eye on all the various chats, more so than I usually do right now. It is a little difficult. But we're trying. Guess I also need to figure out how to talk to Shu about some more Discord interactions. Hey, Streaky, welcome back, buddy. The DDO servers have returned, so we are playing Dungeons & Dragons Online this afternoon. Our usual Wednesday plan. We couldn't play this morning because the update, but we're back. New Iron Chef tonight. I used to really love the Iron Chef. I used to watch it all. Then my Iron Chefs left. Or some of them did. 3 negative levels. What a jerk. Are you guys really gonna make me kill things to get to this? I really don't want to. Let's see, this guy.
Hello everyone, Domino's here.
Hello everyone, Domino's.
That's right, we love our customers, and we're not above a little kissing up, and that's why we have a ridiculous deal.
So what I'm going to do is, hey, you stacks. What I'm going to do basically is I'm going to summon this gal, have her heal me up, then I'm going to dismiss her and summon the other one, the higher level one. So that'll be nice. Also, you know what I never did look up? And I should probably have done that while I was waiting for the server to update. But I just didn't think about it. The does this Death Pact no longer work in Reaper mode? Because of the penalty box mechanic? Come on. It has a lockout of itself. Well, I just mean... Right. Well, I know it can only be cast once per rest, but I noticed yesterday I'd cast it, preparing for what I assumed was going to be a death, and then I died. But then I didn't get a res. Finally, the spell will not inhibit penalty box mechanics of certain raid fights where your soulstone is moved to a location. Okay. Only works in non-Reaper difficulty, but it doesn't say that. Unless it's under Reaper. Because stuff like that should be mentioned in the game, especially if you're using a special mechanic, a special material. Yeah, see, Death Pact's not mentioned here. Triggered Samus. That's true. Hey, by the way, you guys, Samus, Big Eyes? Samus, I think all Big Eyes. So we have fired up some of the I don't even know what that's called now. My brain melted. The Samius is lowercase, and everything else, the big and the eyes are all caps. I don't know why that's what happened. It shouldn't. It shouldn't cost anything. So just lowercase Samius, capital big, and eyes, and it should work. Yeah, like that. What? Did it not work? Is that a subscriber only thing? It's for subs. Okay. Never mind. I take it back. I mean, it's still there. It still works, but like, I'm not subbed to my own channel. But whatever. I thought that was just once you hit a subber goal that it turned on. We had 10 subs for like a month. And since then things have been less great for the Twitch page. Happens though. We'll get through it. I don't know if the stream will stay exactly the same, but we will figure it out. I'll set fire to this guy. I don't know, I need to reach out to Patrick too and get on DDO cast a couple of times so people remember I'm here. Possible answer to Death Pack. If you look at the XP sheet for the quest, it should show you that you actually died twice. It's because it auto-raised you, but you took too much damage and actually died again. Well, when you die in Reaper mode, you have that penalty that sits there. I don't know. That to me seems crazy. I don't think that was very well thought through. But, to be fair, First Life is a cleric that would even consider casting Death Pack, so I'm gonna say there's a little bit to be noticed there. Get the spell off? We did not. Damn it. They're immune to the stun. Oh, good. And you're immune to death. Alright. Well, I guess we do this the long, hard way then. What? We successfully dodged the earth grab. That seems unlikely. That guy's got a death ward on him, I saw it. Would like to fight you out of the range of the spellcasters up there. Apparently not going to happen. Alright, we're going to have to switch booties. Try to stay behind this boulder. You suck. Also, Load Beef, welcome to the stream. There was something I was going to ask you yesterday. Oh, yeah. You asked me about TV shows. I don't know if I told you that the last season of Longmire was ridiculous. Well, thank you for doing that research for me. I do appreciate it. I didn't think about it. I should have done some research when the game was down. It didn't even dawn on me to do it then. Alright. Did I miss the bridge because I was rubbing my eyes? So bad. All you know is you would think that a spell like Death Pact would be exactly the kind of spell that would be worthwhile to have working in Reaper. I mean, yeah, you have a safety net, but -2 con all the time means it's more likely you're going to fire off that safety net. You can only cast it once per shrine, so like, I don't know. That feels to me like something that needs to be corrected. Also, I need to get a hold of customer service, I guess, pretty soon. I've had some problems that I've just been ignoring for a while. Like when I roll up a new character or take a new life, particularly on Samius, I don't get my pre-purchase stuff anymore. And I need to talk to somebody about that. Get that fixed. And then, of course, while I have them on the phone, I need to take care of this extra bag that I have. Need to get it replaced or swapped or something with a more appropriate bag. Oh, yeah, we forgot to switch our boots back, too. You're immune to what? What are you immune to? Maybe that's me? Maybe I'm immune to your bullshit? These, however, everyone should pick up a pair if the event comes back. Level 10 Whirlwind Guard. Super easy to carry. Super easy to use. And I've been working on compiling a list for City Streams DDO, and I need to do that. I have a long-standing bug on my main also. Sometimes I deal extra damage for no reason on Vorpal. I don't know. Did not want to use that here, but there's just too many champs to deal with right there. And that guy, of course, had to be a champ healer. Why not? Why wouldn't he be? I guess we kill these guys now. I would never normally, but use the mana. I'm gonna shrine. After this pulling of the lever, maybe it behooves me to go ahead and spend some mana now. As for your bug, I don't know. There's probably, I feel like there's probably something. But I don't know what it is. Stuck down here, see what. Saw some sort of Reaper, I just didn't see which kind. It's a Carnage Reaper. Alright, let's get him stunned. Did he not stun? Started after your rogue life. So is it possible that that's a thing? I couldn't tell you that I've noticed extra damage on a Vorpal. But I still have Roguelize to finish. I just have the one. Let's put these guys to sleep. Not that this will probably hurt that guy at all. Of course we target the wrong one. Why would we target the one we were aiming for? That doesn't make any sense. So I have to do some tests. I have to like record it and then confirm it. Like I would be auto attacking a training dummy for days. I know. I'm half hoping I get this Heroes of the Storm group going too. I'm expecting an email in the next day or two. Kind of hoping I'd got it today. Well, did everyone get the game pre-ordered, pre-purchased, etc.? So I'm hoping to have a copy of it in a couple of days before it's old news for everybody. But I'm so far away from the ability to do it on Samius that I'm not going to stress out over it right now. Ooh, selling stuff online. No way. I almost can't believe it. Did I not pull the lever? so bad sometimes. You have a feeling it's going to take a long time to get a sentient shuriken. Well, if it makes you feeling better, it'll probably take me longer. Like without Tobrel or distributed kind of motivating me to do those things, it's going to take a while. And until DDO changes things so people can play with people across various levels, Tobrel probably won't come back. At least not long term. So without Tobrel, it's going to... My motivation for the in-game stuff is very low currently. I've got so many more things that I want to do. Why he just wants to stay capped? No, Tobrel, he likes having the ability to, like, he feels like he earned something. He shouldn't be penalized for taking the character progression option at his disposal. So, like, the way that it works in DDO is just not favorable to his mindset. You know, he's the guy who likes to play with all of his toys. And you work really hard to get your character to a certain point, and that's what you want to do. And he felt like it just became endless grinding for like slightly better and slightly better and slightly better loot. And I was constantly TRing, so like he couldn't play with me because we were never the same level. And it just kind of got to a point for him that it was he did not care for the alternate level progression. But he was a guy who, I don't think he's got a triple completionist, but he's very close. Like, I think there's a couple of lives that he doesn't have, but he auto-boxed his way there, you know. Yeah, and it was Slavers. It was right then during the Slavers stuff when he kind of was like, alright, well, I've grind Slavers every day for Into Dust, and that was his DDO experience. So right now, I guess he's like in story mode of WoW. Playing through that once. This is probably premature. Like, I don't think we're gonna get the full 6 kills out of this. Always be sure to pick up your collectibles before you kill off the thing, where there's still planar shards. There'd be a better way to kill these things. Like, clearly Implosion's the most efficient way, but I don't want to have to wait around that long. I don't want to be firing off destruction for 40 mana to not get them. And since they're fiends, they're taking less than full fire damage, which is the difficulty for this particular zone on a fire character. It always has been. We'll just fire this off now. So many of the monsters are fire immune or just fire resistant that it makes playing a fire caster very difficult. Once you get through this section, then it's fine. I think that they really got to figure out if Standing Stones can figure out a way to put in a play with your friends, everybody still feels like they contribute and do stuff and everyone gets XP kind of thing, it would be fine. The problem is just the way the dungeons are set up. Like, they're not set up on an individual basis. So even though we both see the same monster at the same level. Oh, hang on, I gotta rethink how to put this. So from what I understand of WoW, right? Basically everything's set up as percentage based, depending on what level you are. Right? So let's say you're level 1 and something's got 100 hit points. Well, then it looks like it's got 100 hit points. So when you hit it, you do percentage damage based off of 100. Right? So say that you're doing 10% damage, so every time you attack, you do 10. Right? Where in if you were playing with somebody else who was, say, level 2, and the quest means that, you know, makes the monster twice as hard, that would look like it has 200 hit points. So to them, when they hit the monster, it would look like they're doing, for the same 10% damage, it looks like they're doing 20 damage, right? In DDO, the monsters are not set up that way. And it would take a major rewrite to do that. That way, basically, why that's important is so both players feel like they are competing equally in the quest, or contributing equally to the quest. So in DDO, for them to put something like that in, they would either have to switch how monsters are done, or they would have to do some sort of like massive penalty system behind the scenes, and I just don't know if that would fly. Not only would it not fly, it also would look bad. So the easiest thing to do would be to lift people up, but now you're giving people temporary levels, essentially, and that probably wouldn't work very well either. So I'm not sure how you would do that in the way DDO is set up in its core mechanics. I guess we'll summon Ellery as well. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. I suppose you could percentage scale a lower level character, and then just allow temporary equipping of weapons and gear. Something like that could work. Then it doesn't really matter. Like, if you make a new character and then you scale to, say, like level 25, and that's like the magical cap that you can scale to or whatever, right? You can still just go do epic quests and get a ton of XP and level super quick, but it doesn't matter until you get to level 25 because you're already playing at that level. I don't know. It would be a trip. I don't know how you would do it. Alright, let's take our shield off. Let's invis. Alright, that landed. But for someone like Tobrel, that's what it needs. An alternate leveling progression. Because if I'm like a quarter of the people that he plays with on a regular basis when he's on, and you know, the other guys in a slightly different time zone, so he's not always available at the same time. So now all of a sudden, well, that and Tobrel's in a different time zone from me even, so it just doesn't make a lot of sense. If he's going to play a solo player game or a game solo, then he might as well play something that's different that he hasn't played 1,000 times. Where I still think that the combat in DDO puts it over the top of everything else. And I'd rather play this combat mechanic than just play another game with a different story with a worse combat mechanic. Which is why I play other games. Like, we do play other style of games, but for the most part, target that guy. Let's get him fired up. But the other games that I play are typically a much different style of game. You know, like I play HOTS as a MOBA, and I play Pathfinder, or occasionally Hearthstone. And I would play the hell out of Magic if I could afford it. But we just... Every time I think we're going to get close to that ability to put money into Magic, viewership and donations fall. Let's be firewall. They're all standing together, close enough. No reason to go nuts. Even the dog that's not stunned stood in the firewall, so that was a good firewall. This guy's pretty today. Sit back up. Yeah, if I enjoyed Commander like other people, oh, we're gonna be screwed, aren't we? Like, other people really like Commander, and if I enjoyed it as much as other people did, I would have no problem. But it's not a format for me. And that's my own hang-up, and I know it is. From a time and a place where it's not even relevant anymore, but I still hung up on it. Pew! Maybe I do need to go ahead and boost my spell power. My light spell power some more. Things are taking longer to kill. Things do have more hit points. Do not have to run back through the quest because you made a stupid pathing decision. Also, do not die, Samius. Because you made a stupid decision. Also, I don't understand this, why the penalty resets back on when you leash back. That seems annoying to me. That's probably to prevent people from doing that old double leash trick, but to wait, let the penalty wear down. Get close to the caster, or close to the cleric. Turn her on move mode. Res me, come on. No, not that button. Whatever. Still can't believe I did that. I can't believe I did that either. I feel super noobish now. Me. Plague Reaper die. He is right on the verge of not being touched by that at all. God, I dislike the Plague Reapers the most. And there we are, getting hosed again because of the Plague Reaper. I need a heal, girl. Heal on me, girl. Never mind, game over, man. How close are we to the shrine? Can we get close enough to the shrine? Alright, yeah, we can get close enough to the shrine now. Alright, let's not compound. Let's not get on tilt. Let's clear our mind of whimsy. Stupid Plague Reapers. Yeah, I think it was time for Quicken. Last level. Like, the DC is great, but there's just so many things that we can't hit. Oh my god, it feels so good. Let's see. That was Lord Duke subscribing from you. Somebody resubscribed. Welcome back, Peck. What? Who? Somebody subbed? Somebody resubbed? It was you! Well, thank you, Peck. Appreciate it, buddy. Apparently the gaming for food is not updated yet. Check out your attack bonuses on your character sheet. There are 2 new attack bonuses. Look over here. No. You know, I'm trying to do a thing. What are you talking about, Titan? Like, I'm happy to look at things, but I don't see any changes anywhere. Like, clearly it's not in your bab. Those are all the same. This didn't change. Unless you're talking about this bypass deflection. That might be new. But the rest of those are all there. I'm pretty sure. Well, I haven't needed Quicken before, is the thing. Son of a bitch. Is there another just dodge hidden in here somewhere? I don't know. Item my feats like maximize, follower, fire domain, empower, scorching ray, wizard past life, quicken, wall of fire, enlarge, star form, heightened spell focus evocation. Yeah, like I said, I haven't needed it yet. I kind of had the feeling that I wanted it starting now. But I put it up to the chat yesterday when I leveled. So, the chat chose. So I will live with the consequences of my decision having the chat do it. But, I mean, to be fair, taking... See, what's this DC right now? Having a 44 on these things are pretty good. The dodge under AC. There you go. Missile deflection 0. Okay. I see it now. You're dead. Just die now. I don't even care about the rest. Feel like as an epic monk level I should get some base deflection chance, but no. Spell missiles can be deflected now. Well, that is the way that the game has unfortunately moved to, I guess. Warlock Blast makes sense to me. I mean, kinda. Wow, we had a big old lag spike right there. Hey! There's a Samius eyes. I do appreciate it. It's... I don't know. It's a weird time. I said right now things just feel weird. It's been a couple of rough, weird... I don't know. I said things seem to be coming up correctly, and then... Like, last night my friends were had put out there like, hey, money's tight for some of us. Why don't we just do a white elephant gift this year exchange? And I know who they're thinking of when they say that. You know, it's not them. And I appreciate it, but you know, I don't want them to not do the things that they want to do because I'm broke. You know what I mean? And my wife and I are trying to figure out how to do gifts for everybody that we want to do gifts for. And then like our son, he's like, yeah, I don't want anything for my birthday. I'm like, well, that's not, it's your 18th birthday. You should get something. He's like, well, you bought me the, you know, I basically drive the truck whenever I want, and you guys put gas in it. And I'm like, yeah, but it's because you're going to school. And he's like, yeah, but that's a lot of extra money that you guys spend so I can have a vehicle and stuff. And insurance and things like that, which it adds up. But, you know, I want to make sure that he gets what he needs. But at the same time, it's like, it is a cost. So we want to make sure we get him something for Christmas. And he's like, yeah, well, I mean, again, you guys basically do all this stuff for me. So I kind of, you know, it's just a weird couple of days put together. And obviously I do stream because I like it, and I do also stream because I hope to make it my career, you know. I put 40 plus hours a week into this thing, easy. I'm not asking for a 40-hour day, you know, 40-hour salary, but it'd be nice to someday at least cover my student loans. In a month. That seems very far away right now. So I don't want to. I don't want to make people feel like I'm just asking for money or hassling for money or whatever. I have to share what's on my mind because that's how my content generation works. And I want to make sure that, you know, if something's bothering me, I want to talk about it, and if something's bothering you guys, I would like for you guys to tell me about it. Speaking of telling me about it, this is about to suck bad. Not sure what I was thinking. Have I ever played any Borderlands games? No. I'm not. First-person shooters are like the one game that I can't really play. And I know Borderlands isn't. I've seen it played a couple of times. Like Borderlands 2, I think specifically. And I struggled with that, to be honest. That being said, my migraine's a lot different now than they were. So it is possible that I could play something like that now. I do have the 360 hooked up down here. Unfortunately, I need to get new batteries for the remote, or for the controller. That I haven't done yet. I just keep forgetting. Just see if there's any at the arena. There's probably. If there is, I could try doing like a Borderlands or something on the stream. I do want to do a Throwback Thursday stream. I'm just not real sure what to do yet. Well, right now I need to focus on getting, for throwback games, right? I need to focus on getting, let's fire this off, see if we can't catch a couple of these elementals before they get crazy. So far so good. So far so good, yes. Alright, now we gotta be really careful on who we target here. Oh shit, the girl died. Just a second. I gotta get the Final Fantasy Tactics finished. Stop shooting him. Crap. Alright. Final Fantasy Tactics is something that I want to make sure I get completed soon. And I'm not even close. Which is aggravating because, Tobrel basically beat it in a weekend. Okay. Let's get her... Let's first get me resummoned. Or rehealed. Then let's get her resummoned. You're gonna guard him. Alright. I want to kill a couple of these. Alright, perfect. So hopefully they'll get stuck back there. I'm going to switch these boots. Fire off this. Come on, come on. I need some of you guys picked up at least. Oh, what the shit? Alright. See how much of this we can get cleaned up. I'd like to save a little bit for the guy. Let's see. I'm trying to catch up here on the chat. Come on, stun. Okay, there we go. Now we got a little bit of breathing room. Oh no, that's bad. I guess they're all on me, so it's fine. Oh, come on. Make sure he's fine too. Get this. No, no, no. I need something, girl. I need something from you. I still need something from you. Thank you. Alright. There we go. Alright. Let's see. Can we give him 2? Maybe. I think we can get away with giving him 2 right now. Alright. Sorry. Load beef. No, Peck. Don't really have time to play DDO at the moment. I have finals. next week, so I've been finishing up class and studying a lot. Load beef hated finals. It's fair. I'm hoping we can get these guys moving. They're definitely punishing me. Come on, Implosion, kill some guys. How's it going down here? He's mostly healed. He's working through it. I'm gonna leave him one guy out here. Yes, it is Need Your Heart. It is a... So I, right now I'm playing a music list by a streamer. His name is Conley Woods. I really enjoy his stream. There's a Famine Reaper in there. Alright, let's get this... Again, we try not to panic over the Reapers. We just try to kill them. Okay. Those guys should just basically follow us through crap. Plus, we should be able to fire off this and maybe catch a couple. Alright, we're in reasonable shape. Yeah, I'm currently not downloading it offline. Just streaming it. Did this potion not get drank? Can you get interrupted on potions? I'm just trying to zap this guy before what's his name runs around the corner and gets killed. Like one-shotted or something. We gotta be close, right? Alright, let's get this chest looted before he dies. Oh my goodness. Whew. That was crazy. $421 Reaper XP, which is not a ton. But again, for basically soloing at level, not 2 levels above, seems okay. And that's a quest you can just fail. Had that guy encountered a Plague Reaper, would have been crazy. Whew. Do we want to go back to the boat, or are we just gonna die? We're probably just gonna die. Okay. I feel like he's down here. I probably will. Hopefully Shu will show up for that. Yeah. I probably will, though. I said I will totally take company. But I'm not going to advertise in the channel or whatever. I will do it. Stream, you know, stream viewers. You're level 25 or you'd help. I know you would. And that's part of the, again, part of the problem. Also, you gotta work in 30 minutes. Whew. Alright, there is at least one render. Two reapers. No! No. Die. Die. Come on. Come on. Why? 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 Piece of... Get the other boots on. Clear the crap. Two-month hype. What's the 2-month hype? Is that when people get to buy the other one? The non-pre-release? Alright. Okay. Whoa! You subscribed for 2 months in a row. You're like my first... Is that pre... That's awesome. Oh, I missed the... Okay. I missed it. So the, Here, let me pull this over here. This thing that I use to share the chat on the screen doesn't show that it had to be you. So if I don't have that the regular tab open. Which now I broke. Go back to all chat. There we go. So if I don't have that open, I can't see that unless I'm on the Twitch page. All right, man. Well, thanks. I really do appreciate it. That's huge. So I think you're my first person to do 2 months of a sub. Not that I haven't had subbers each month, but first person to buy more than one at a time. It's pretty cool. Thank you. I appreciate it. Whew. All right, let's fall a little bit. All right, is there danger down here? I don't see any danger. Oh, low beef subbed. Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate it like you would not believe. It's just the kind of like pep that I needed. I'm sure the first check I get from Twitch will be like a huge, like we haven't got the first one yet. But we're still growing, and it'll feel amazing, I'm sure. I just got to get there. Well, I've noticed on other streams that that's how it kind of works. Like one guy subs, and then like 3 other people are like, well, I'm gonna sub too, and then the war starts. I was on oh god, now I'm gonna mispronounce the name and I'm gonna feel like an ass more than usual. Isander was streaming. She was doing some sketching the other day, and the subs were coming in pretty quick. And then one guy just started gifting subs to everybody. And I was like, what? Crazy. Because he wanted to get her to some number so she could get another emoticon. I think it's 10. And he just started like going crazy. Watch Vanmer's game stream. Sometimes it's like 500 subs in a row. Yeah, see, that's where I want to be. I can't do it with DDO, but with your guys' support when I do play DDO, 3 times a week, hopefully we can get into some bigger games and get growing. Like, my brother told me that he wants to get me a month or 2 of WoW subscription. Because he's in WoW, he's part of a very large guild, and he's good friends with a lot of them. Like, he just went on a 2-week vacation. I don't think he stayed at a hotel once. He just stayed at WoW players' houses. Like, drove cross country. Him, his fiance, and his dogs. He had 2 dogs with him. And I'm hearing good things about WoW. Like the story. I don't know about the playing. Again, I went on a 15-minute tirade earlier about why I don't play other games. MMOs. Why I don't play it. But I've also always said that if somebody gifts me something for the stream, I will do it on the stream. I played freaking the boyfriend game. Cheer 100. I can't afford to gift subs, but I can watch ads to give bits. Well, thank you, man. I do appreciate it. You guys should save those up to fight Ben. He's crazy. He, keep in mind, Ben is in medical school. So basically, other than taking his classes, he basically sits at the computer and studies. Which is why he's always here. And that's what he does. He like sits there, watches the subs or watches the ads, and Jessica is completely crazy. Please keep the Plague Reaper down. It is. Oh no, not down, not down. Okay. So like that, he's got the top cheer at 340. He like sat there and ground out all of those. Because I think somebody, maybe was it Load Beef, had a bigger cheer than him. And he's like, that's it. I'm getting it. He like ground and ground and ground. Yeah, it was you. It is good to have friends like you guys. I admit it. You gotta be kidding me, another one? Alright, come here. Ugh. Screen, stop it. Let's get you burned. Very badly burned. Follow up. Alright, he should die in a firewall. We don't need to invest any more in that. Alright, I think we're gonna try to run past archers. We'll see how it works. We may have to stop and clear archers. You just got 75 bits from one ad? Wow. That is actually really good. Oh, I killed it. So Titan was talking about dubstep. I actually do think I like it. Dubstep. Not necessarily all of it. And I wouldn't necessarily be able to tell you the difference between the different kinds. Like, I could tell you the difference between a trap and regular dubstep, but that's it. But I do think I like it. But I've always been a guy who's liked music. It's not every day you hear the casual, alright, he should die in a fire. Well, every day that I play DDO lately, that's what it's been like. Come on, Scorps. Just die in the blade barriers now. Oh, you're being a pain. Alright. Your papers analyze the music video? Which music video? I probably don't know. If it's anything remotely current. Check out Lamato's copy. Is there like a music video in particular that we should listen to? Oh, join us? Join Us is the album name. Is there a song in particular? Woo! No ads for up to 6 family members, you guys. We'll try it. We'll try it for a little bit. Motor. Okay, let's see if we can find just that song then. It's at the 28-minute mark. Just so you know, I'm watching that out of the corner of my eye with my freaking migraines. That's how much I love you guys. Alright. That's the other reason why I do this. Like, every time I think that I can handle like a reasonable job again, I have a day where my migraines just like flare up super bad and I just am dead for a day. I have it behind another window. Most of it. 800 more bits until next badge. Oh, instead of the salt? Alright, you should be safe here, I think, right? Is this getting too loud? If it gets too loud, holler. I turned it up a little bit. It started soft. So I had my bi-weekly chiropractor appointment yesterday, and I told him about the migraine on Wednesday. He's like, huh, that's weird. And I told him it was on the opposite side of my face than usual. And he's like, huh, let's see what we can do about that. And he cracks my neck the usual way. And it was fine. But he's like, alright, but it was the other side of your face? I said, yeah. So he cracks my other side of the neck. I didn't see my butt, but it was pretty close. And it was... I thought I was dead. He grabs my arm and helps me sit up on the table. He's like, just sit here for a few minutes. I just spun. It's crazy. It's insane how far your bones can adjust. Oh no. A demon. A demon bat? Okay, just the cruelty, that's fine. I don't care about that. Well, he lined my back up. It was pretty messed up. I noticed at the gym on Monday before I noticed when I was at the gym on Monday that it was pretty out of alignment when I was lifting. So I'm glad he fixed my back, but I was not expecting him to try to murder me. Like, you see how people break people's necks in the movie, right? You're like, ah! That is what I felt like he did. He's like, and I was just like, holy shit! I can see the door. You know, I was like, that's extreme. To be fair, if I'm dead, my back will not hurt. I don't make any promises on that. It's a nice thought. Just part of the jokes I make with Ben. So Ben has recommended that I get a brain shunt put in. Because he feels like what's probably happening is I'm having some sort of blockage in my cerebral spinal fluid return, which makes sense, and chiropractor thinks that is probably pretty legit as well. Who's currently the only doctor I am now seeing because my neurologist gave up and quit. Oh, you son of a bitch! Went back to teaching. I want to get rained on. I want to get all covered in acid. Of course, my neurologist, all he ever wanted to do is put me on shitty drugs anyway. That's right, we don't use Featherfall in this quest. F that. Featherfall's a crutch. Just like, why are we lagging so far backwards? Cut it out. Alright, we need to clear here. Yes, we need to clear here. And this guy won't die because of that. And of course, that's the guy that's just going to randomly keep hitting. By coincidence, I'm sure. 10,000 other guys in this hallway. Yeah, we should have kept clearing this hallway. Alright, this door shouldn't be trapped. Man. I had a lot of traps. So far, every door has been trapped. Thanks, Load Beef. Hopefully we'll see you tomorrow. We'll be on later tonight. Late with Hots for sure. Toodles. Alright, what do we think? More traps? Not trapped. There's the first door that's not trapped. Apparently it doesn't start with your exact location on things. That's weird. Oh my goodness. I have a little bit more sleep today than I did yesterday. Yesterday I was enjoying 4 or 5 hours of sleep. Probably closer to 4. Today I'm enjoying 5 hours of sleep. Okay. We're not saving that shrine. I do not plan on coming back. But I do want to... get things cleared a little ways down the street here. The line of effect blocked? Doesn't seem very blocked, but okay, we'll call it blocked. Let's... like what I clicked. What is this? Percentage that is favorable impression of each character. Princess Leia has a 73% approval rating. Luke Skywalker 72. Chewbacca 72. Yoda 72. R2-D2 71. Han Solo 68. Obi-Wan 68 or 67. That's bullshit too. Obi-Wan's like the best part of that series. BB-8 and Finn are at 40%. I kind of like the Finn character. I don't care about BB-8. You have to go as well? Alright. Yeah, I'll be here for another 45 minutes or so, and then I'm gonna... or then when this quest is done, whichever. I mean, I'm gonna finish this quest, but... yeah, I'll be here. And then I'll gym, and then I'll be back. Hey, thanks again, Peck. I really do appreciate it. Yeah, you were exactly the catalyst I needed today. Really appreciate it. Padme is also 40%. I like the Padme character a lot too, actually. Probably gonna lose some nerd cred there, but I like the prequels. I mean, they're no Empire Strikes Back, but none of the movies are Empire Strikes Back except for Empire Strikes Back. I don't like Rey at all. She feels flat. Who's the pilot? Is that this Jin Rasco guy? Like, I like him. Again, the characters that feel flat, one-dimensional, no emotions. Which is how I feel Rey. Which is weird because I think the actress, is it Daisy? I've seen her in some other stuff now, and she is not like that. So they made her that way for the movie, and I think they could have. They didn't have to do that. But they're trying to show as much contrast as they can between the first movie's heroes and this movie's heroes, I think. And yet still do the exact same story. Hi, what are you guys doing here? You guys want some blade barrier, some choppings? I don't know, what are your guys' favorite Star Wars character? I think it's definitely, is it Ewan McGregor's Obi-Wan Kenobi? Although Yoda's pretty effing great too. Yoda in the prequel, crazy. I would destroy a Yoda prequel. Like young Yoda. Oh man, so good. That was unnecessary. I could have jumped. I could have. I didn't. I should have. I feel lucky to have gotten that kill. People do not like Snoke. People do not like Count Dooku. People do not like Wedge. Which is weird. A lot of people like Wedge, I thought. Mace Windu is higher than Wedge. Higher than Kylo Ren, too. I mean, I didn't love Kylo either. Like, without getting into spoilers, he did some stuff that was pretty shocking. But, he had some pretty sweet moments. Particularly at the very beginning. Nope, we are not staying in the fire, or the, whatever that is called. Why the world gets set on fire. No thank you. Pardon me. So I'm pretty beat. I did not sleep a lot. So I got a case of the yawners. But 100% of the new characters on this list are less than a 40% approval rating. Finn and BB-8 have the highest approval rating of the new characters. Whew, that's saying a lot, I think. Oh, of course there's a Reaver. Alright, we're just gonna fall back. Let things fall in through blade barriers for a minute. We're not gonna... There he is. Go crazy yet. We'll catch him as soon as he's out, but... Alright. You're the guy, right? Come get us. Little brother is logged on. I bet someone's going into the World of Warcraft. All right. So I wanted to get back on the Twitch page. We're gonna fire off invisibility scroll. We are invisible. So for those of you who have never seen me do this part, basically I look for this rock outcropping to be right here. Oh no, where's that river? Oh geez, he could be on the tunnel somewhere. That will just kill us if he's... Wait, was that him? No, that was me. Oh my gosh. Alright, well I didn't see him. Are we getting mana regeneration now from Rays too? That feels super weird to me. Never found any, but we're not taking the damage anymore, so I'm gonna pretend like everything is fine. I just want to get away from the caster. And two, something I can use as a maneuvering point so they path towards me. Oh, and Fruk is a demon soul too. Great. Great. Alright. Nice. Nice. That was a stroke of luck, I think. That's fine, we'll take a second jet. Alright. We're making good time. Right here, the quest typically will alert again for me. I'm not worried about that scorpion. Whenever it doesn't want to follow us through the blade barriers, we'll consider shooting to death. All right. Apparently I forgot to take my featherfall item off because things are not the way they're supposed to be. But it's probably for the best right now because we are experiencing a little bit of uncomfortableness in the AoE damage range here. Double renders. Keep dancing. Okay. Something? Oh. I'm like, how are they hitting them from there? That'd be how. Get our mana back. We are in good shape. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. All right. Power drain. Ease some face. Go implosion. Implosion doing fine. Ate a bunch of the guys that were problems. In fact, we only got that guy left, right? Yep. Oh man. See, this is part of the reason why I don't wear Featherfall. Sometimes you just want to get away. Alright, so we're going backwards through the quest. So you can see the leap and leap you back. I don't know if that's a common practice for most people, but that's what I do. People have seen me do it lots of times. Come on, big gust. Give us a nice big fat head start. And didn't. Alright. Probably would have if I turned around. I would have taken this over here somewhere. So the main reason why I try not to use Featherfall here is because I feel like it's too easy to bounce. Alright, I feel like we have to be close to that Reaper. There we go. There's the word. It's tagging us really good, so let's look around so we can find it. There it is. We're entangled? No, we're not. And we're not going to panic. We're just going to slowly kill the things that are bothering us. That's our plan. Fire up another power drain. You know, it is possible that at this, because of Reaper, banking 18 through 20 may actually be good again. I don't know, that's a question. Because what do you really get out of 19 now? You get some hit points. But if you're Reapering, you're just getting more XP out of the same quest that you do anyway, with not really that much of a power adjustment. Yeah, maybe. Do a stretch before we jump up here. Fire off what's left of our mana sources. Get basically as full as we can. Summon you. I don't know exactly where we're going to put you yet, but somewhere. Somewhere hopefully close enough to heal, but far enough out of the way that we don't have to worry about it. I'm actually kind of tempted to hide her as well, so we'll stick her in this corner. I'll put this one in this corner. I'm gonna make sure these things are fired up. Oh, we should have asked Load Beef about collectibles. That's what we should have done. Because we know Load Beef's on high level collectible run. Titan 2 maybe? Titan might have high level collectibles as well. That we can snag for reasonable trading. Alright, what do we got left? We got one caster in the middle, poke, poke. Alright, I think she should be able to heal from there. I should just be able to power down on this guy. Whew, pretty good. Alright, let's see. That was 414 Reaper XP and 47,000 regular XP. This says for 51 minutes. So not the fastest XP per run, but is a bigger chunk. So it's a higher XP per quest. So we get 120% XP for the first time Reaper going, and then a 30% Reaper bravery bonus. It's a regular bravery bonus, and of course all that stuff adds up. Tome of Learning. So I mean that's really good, because one of the things that we do have to worry about is making sure we have plenty of XP per quest, so we don't have to run stuff that we don't like. We're just gonna double recall here. Let's go ahead and get our teleport location. And we'll get our teleport location, we'll get the quest, what happened. Oh, somehow we got on mouse look mode. I'm not sure what I did there. But we'll go get our teleport location, and then we will get our end rewards. I just want them. And then we'll start wrapping up. You gotta get to the gym at 3, and it's 2:40. So we're basically right on track. I'm going to assume, of course that means an ass out of me and you, was I saying? I'm going to assume that we'll be able to come back later tonight with some more DDO. Tomorrow I plan on doing something else, like Final Fantasy Tactics or just something different, something not Pathfinder, not DDO. During the day, could be HOTS. I don't know. It was me, but I definitely want to take and do something a little different. But I want to do a little bit more DDO later tonight, I think, if I get a chance. Alright guys, well thanks very much for watching, I appreciate it. Once again, I want to give a special shout out to Load Beef and Pectoy for their subbing. I really do appreciate it. I was definitely in a funk, and people's helping support the stream like that. It's really really helpful. Turn this in. Stone. Woo! I think I want this. I think I want that badly. I'm taking it. I'm taking it. We're gonna do something with it. I just got a level 1 Vorpal Kukri. Like
level 1?
Yeah.
Whoa.
I know Vorpal's like now level 3, but still level 1 is...
Sucks.
Well, but at level 1...
It's pretty good.
Might not suck as bad.
Of course, it's a kukri.
Sure, so it's not like everything, because it's not like a dagger, but most classes have access to it. It also has feeding. And when the ice games comes along, it'll also be Icy Burst. So, alright guys, I think with all that, I'm going to take my go to the gym break. Thanks again for watching. Again, special shout outs to our new subbers. I appreciate it. And we will see you guys hopefully later tonight. Peace.